Keeps control for Thompson. Pass receiving's wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out up top to the left side. Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath. Then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And welcome to our 2024 coverage of the 48th Annual Lions All-Star Basketball Series on yourliveevent.com. James Martins alongside Chase Miller and Joey Hughes on the camera this evening as we are at Bismarck High for the first of 2 straight nights of basketball action in a new format a little bit this year as the AB squad will take on the AA squad for the ladies, followed by the gentlemen both tonight and tomorrow night. Again, I want to welcome you into the Demon Den here at Bismarck High. Again, James Martins alongside Chase Miller. Chase, should be a good slate of basketball here tonight and tomorrow night.
Yeah, looking forward to it, as he alluded to, the 3 divisions that we have coming up here. So it's going to be something new, talking with the Lions Club members and the Coaches Association, the Mike Hendricksons and the Mr. Sorleys of the world that are behind the scenes that help select us the rosters for this. They were talking about it last year. Everybody was peppering them questions. What's going to happen when we go to 3 divisions instead of 2 classes? It's been A versus B since its inception, James. 47 years of that, 48th year a little bit new, but they try to keep it as close as possible. So AA versus A/B, the mixed contingent there. They said we're going to run it a little bit. We're going to see how it works, see what the feedback is from the players, from the coaches, from the fans. If we got to switch it up, then maybe next year we'll do something different. If this works as swimmingly and as smoothly as possible from practices, and everybody still got 12 nominations. The only difference was only 6 from A and 6 from B were able to play unless an alternate came in because someone scheduling conflicts or couldn't make it, James. So that's the newness this year. So no Class A versus Class B. It's Division AA, as you alluded to Division A versus Division B.
Again, you're in tune to our Norman County Raceway, Red River Valley Speedway pregame show here on yourliveevent.com. Tickets available at normancountyraceway.com. You can see the complete race schedule and race times as well. Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo, Friday night races, they begin at 7. Check out the World of Outlaw Sprint Cars August 24th. More information on RedRiverValleySpeedway.com. It's our Norman County Raceway, Red River Valley Speedway pregame show here on yourliveevent.com. More Chase and I next.
Welcome to the Empire. We have open gym times and 2 full courts with 6 basketball hoops. Court rentals are available. You can even host your own tournaments. Memberships are available. The Emperor's Club. Hone your skills and improve your game. Basketball and volleyball training classes are available now. The Empire, Fargo's newest sports complex.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
Dirt turning, hearts pumping, motors roaring. It's nonstop racing action Thursday nights at the Norman County Raceway and Friday nights at the Red River Valley Speedway. Featuring the fastest drivers around. Don't miss a lap. Fuel burning, dirt turning all summer long. For more information, visit ncraceway.com and redrivervalleyspeedway.com. The action never stops. Thursday night racing at the Norman County Raceway and Friday night racing at the Red River Valley Speedway.
Back here on our Norman County Raceway, Red River Valley Speedway pregame show ahead of the kickoff of the 2024 Lions All-Star Basketball Series. Girls game up first, boys game to follow. James Martins, Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes. And, of course, as we talked about in the first pregame segment, it's AB versus AA this year instead of A and B. Just looking at the history of things in the girls matchup. Class A, 47 wins. Class B, 32 wins. So who's going to take the first iteration of this one is the question for that. At least from my perspective, Chase, seeing a lot more of the AB side, really, especially on the B side, really hard to pick 6 players, only 6, to come play this game here today. But some great storylines, especially going back to that Class B championship between Mayport CG and Edgeley Colin-Montpelier. 3 ladies from that championship game are part of the roster here for the Lions All-Star Series. So great notes there, and some great players all the way around, and some great players as well on the AA side, Chase.
Yeah, on the A side, you got Jessica Mogan. A lot of people out west are going to remember what she was able to do just as an example. And then you look at the AA side, Miss Basketball, Jocelyn Schiller. She's had a storied career, a lot of record-breaking numbers from both a historic North Dakota standpoint, but also what she's done at Grand Forks Red River. She's staying close to home, going to UND to play collegiate basketball. You look at Ashton Safransky, a cool story with her mom. Going to be coaching part of this 1-2 combination. She stepped down at the end of the season, so this is the last time for Tona Safransky to represent Fargo Davies, both of her daughters, with Taylor Safransky at Concordia and now Ashton going to MSUM. Those are just a couple of examples of really good athletes and players, and there's a lot more to talk about as this both tonight and on tomorrow unfolds.
Absolutely. One other note, some historical notes here, a couple notes actually. Katie Boyce from Nedrose, the first ever Nedrose Cardinal to be a member of the Lions All-Star Basketball Series. There's also a member of the AA Boys that's making an appearance. Talk about that a little bit later on in the boys game. As well, you look back in history, 20 years ago in 2004, on the boys' side, a guy named Weston Dressler was playing in this game. And, of course, lots of great players in the annals of history here at this Lions All-Star Series.
And that's the one thing when you're going through it, sometimes because of schedule conflicts or maybe what some colleges maybe don't want certain players to play or just whatever it is. But for the most part, you get some really good standout athletes that have been all-state, not just hoops, but maybe really good in softball or really good in track and field, golf, or name your sport that we're going to see here. And a lot of people are going to be saying from coaches in different regions and different districts or conferences, thank goodness some of these players are gone. I don't have to scout them anymore. I don't have to worry about anything against them anymore. And you come together. They got together on Friday was the start of practices. The girls in Bismarck, the boys in Fargo. Boys came over to the capital city earlier this morning, had a luncheon with the Lions Club members here and the girls basketball teams, and then kind of got their final shoot-around walk-through practice in at the gym earlier today, and then kind of had a couple hours for both the girls and the boys to kind of get ready for this game. And then for fans wondering when everything's going to go, 6 o'clock again, the girls would tip, boys to follow. So if you're out in the Bismarck area and you're still wanting to wonder when everything's going, come on out, come here, because it's a great fundraiser for the Lions Club in general. And then tomorrow, same time, just a different venue at Fargo South, with the girls to start at 6 o'clock, James.
And Chase kind of mentioned the coaches a little bit as well. Want to give them some love. You mentioned Tona Safransky, Fargo Davies. She'll serve as the assistant coach tonight for the AA side. Bill Shetler from Bismarck will serve as the head coach tonight as we are in Bismarck. Co-head coaches for the girls AB side, and Keenan Konchak of Mayport CG. He was 2/3 of a unit that, along with Stacey Hansen there in Mayport CG, that won over 75 games. Girls volleyball, basketball, and softball this year. Crazy stuff there. And he'll be joined by Justin Klein from Devil's Lake as well. So that's what we got cooking here tonight for the Lions All-Star Basketball Series opening night here in Bismarck. Girls AB taking on the AA, boys to follow on YourLiveEvent.com. More on our Norman County Raceway and Red River Valley Speedway pregame show next.
Since Nodak Insurance Company started, we've gone from paying by mail to paying online. Your proof of insurance in the glove box has changed to a quick tap to our online app. And as new technologies make farming more efficient, our coverage ensures you're always protected. The way we live and work has changed, but our values, service, and commitment have remained the same. Nodak is constantly evolving to meet your insurance needs and deliver answers where and when you need them most. Nodak Insurance Company. Agents with answers.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street at I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Visit us today at any of our 6 locations.
The team is here and we're doing business from RDK Enterprise, the only precision planting dealer in Hillsboro. This is Randy with good news. RDK is here. More good news. Get cash discounts plus rebates on planter upgrade parts ordered and paid for by August 30th. Plus, discounts on labor. Plus, the meter room is open. Grandpa Larry needs to do some work. Bring your meters to RDK Enterprises, your precision planting dealer in Hillsboro. 701-636-2119.
Back here on our Norman County Raceway, Red River Valley Speedway pregame show on YourLiveEvent.com on our Lions All-Star Basketball coverage, 48th Annual Lions All-Star Basketball Series. And James Martins alongside Chase Miller and Joey Hughes. Of course, girls matchup is coming up shortly, but we got a boys matchup after that as well with some great storylines. Again, same format, AB versus AA. You've got a couple of guys squaring off against each other that will play with each other in UND football, and Eric Pay from Grand Forks Central on the AA side, and Dang Dang, of course, Mr. Basketball from the boys AB side. You got pretty much a whole AAU team playing on the AB side with the Duffields and Dane Hagler and Tyson Wick and the likes. Chase, other storylines you're looking out for in the boys' game?
Yeah, we'll get to all of them throughout, again, tonight and tomorrow. I think the one thing when you kind of go through talking with players and talking with coaches, and, you know, Tony Safransky, you can listen to our player interviews or coaches interviews earlier in the last week and a half. We put those on our YouTube page on Your Live Event. You'll see Lions All-Star player and or coach interviews. And Tony Safransky, she played in this as an example, and she said, we really didn't know a lot of players, and we didn't really like a lot of players on opposite teams. Now, especially girls or boys, a lot of them, as you alluded to, have played travel basketball together, have gone to camps or been on maybe travel baseball teams in the summer that has 3 or 4 counties or 3 or 4 school districts that are now with one. So a lot of these people know each other because of social media, because of camps, because of travel basketball. The one thing, and a couple of players that I'm looking forward to seeing a little bit later on is one guy that is a vacuum when the ball comes near him, is Alpha Kamara from Fargo Davies. A lot of folks know about Mason Clayball. They know about the Beiswingers of the world. But everybody, when you talked with coaches, said we have to know where this particular individual is from blocking him out, because he can get tips, he can alter shots, he gets rebounds, he does a little bit of everything there. That's just one player on the AA side. Also really cool to see a couple of Jamestown Blue Jays with Dalton Lamp and Ryan Larson representing AA as well. On the AB side, one of your twins in Bowden and Bishop Duffield, and you've been able to do a lot of really good damage. That 1-2 combination one more time, able to play together. And then a guy that maybe a lot of people across the state of North Dakota didn't see because of just where he played at, and this can be anywhere southeast, northwest corner, but a guy by the name of Kai Thomas from Williston Trinity Christian. He's going to Sweden for Bible college, number one. He was a second-team All-Stater, but I'm not sure a lot of people know about his basketball ability, how many rebounds and points he was able to get throughout his career. James, those are the cool things, even though as much as you can watch games on your live event and a multitude of other media platforms here in 2024, I think Kai Thomas might be someone that you might have a welcoming party potentially if he goes off either tonight or tomorrow. And a lot of people are going to go across the state and go, who's this Kai Thomas guy from Williston Trinity, moving forward?
Speaking of welcoming party, real quick, we mentioned Katie Boyce from Ned Rose in the girls game, first ever Ned Rose Cardinal to come to the Lions All-Star Series, first ever West Fargo Horace Hawk to come to the Lions All-Star Series, and Moose Diomande. I believe he was an alternate initially. Some roster changes allowed him to come and play this game.
Yeah, there's a handful of guys that were on this list, but just because of how college kind of worked out with Logan Conklin from Minot, with Isaiah St. Romain from Williston, and Carter Zeller from Fargo North just unable to make it. There's alternates for a reason, and part of that is when you go to the next level, sometimes you're just unable to possibly commit to games like this late in the summer. So you get to see a guy like that get an opportunity. Ross Wilbur from Grand Forks Central, he gets an opportunity. David Schilling from Fargo North, he gets an opportunity as well. So those will be some storylines that we'll talk throughout. But yeah, there's no question there's enough players on this where, as we alluded to, the player interviews, the coaches interviews, a lot of fun. And quite frankly, there's 24 players suited up for the girls. There's 23 players suited up for the boys. You could do a storyline on each one of their careers because it's been that tremendous, and that's just in basketball, not to mention what they did potentially in the classroom or anything else across the way, James.
Lots more to come here tonight, especially on our Norman County Raceway, Red River Valley Speedway pregame show. Coming up next, we'll get to our players to watch. A couple other notes, and later on, starting lineups here on YourLiveEvent.com.
The best part about being a reading corps tutor is having that one-on-one relationship with kids.
A high five here, or a smile there. When I get that smile back, it fills my heart.
Being a reading corps tutor has been the most rewarding thing I've ever done, and I was an RN for 15 years.
Outside of my family, this has been the greatest experience of my life.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your trusted partner for commercial and business loans. We not only provide lending you need to grow your business, but we also reinvest in our communities. We believe in strengthening our businesses and creating opportunities for success. Choose Dakota Community Bank and Trust for your commercial and business loans, and together let's keep our communities thriving.
Serving the community, looking out for you. At Dakota Community Bank and Trust, that's what we do.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Coming on back here to Bismarck for our coverage of the 48th Annual Lions All-Star Basketball Series on YourLiveEvent.com. James Martins, Joey Hughes, Chase Miller are now down on the floor as we get set for our Empire Sports Complex players to watch. Looking to throw an unforgettable birthday bash? Look no further than the Empire Sports Complex. Their bounce house is the ultimate party starter, sure to make your celebration the talk of the town. But hurry, spots are filling up faster than a cupcake tray at a kid's party. Head to the EmpireFargo.org. Players to watch, my couple players to watch, especially on the western side. I'm going to go with J.C. Fisher from Bowman County. Saw her do some great things in a third-place finish in the Class B tournament for Bowman County. Really ran the floor for the Bulldogs. I'm looking to maybe see some similar stuff here, especially on fast break opportunities tonight. As well, Jessica Mogan from Watford City, a record breaker of all kinds for the Wolves. One of the best to ever wear the Wolves jersey there for Watford City. Those are my AB players to watch. Chase, what do you think for AA?
Yeah, and going back to the AB teams, just going to your two in particular, James, you mentioned JC, 1,000 career points, second team All-State, and then Jessica Mogan, a Miss Basketball finalist, heading to Minot State to be a future Beaver in Division II first team All-Stater, just to give you some more kudos and accomplishments when it comes to those particular players. AA, well, I think we'd be remiss to not start with Miss Basketball. Jocelyn Schiller, as we alluded to a little bit earlier, part of this. I mean, there's a number of things you can ask Kent Ripplinger, the head coach for Grand Forks, what Jocelyn does, but I think it was a lot of things off the court, talking with other coaches in terms of workouts, what she was able to do to get people to buy into a particular system, and she was the engine that started it off. I mean, as a junior, I'm not sure a lot of people thought Red River would win state. They did in a blizzard at the Shields Center, and then this year they were really the talk of the town, and if it wasn't for Carly Franks hitting about 30,000 three-pointers, maybe Red River gets into that championship game and defends their title instead. Fargo Davies goes on to win their first in program history, part into Ashton Safransky, Carly Franks, and a host of other really good ball players there. But I think you have to start with Miss Basketball again and Jocelyn Schiller. And then on the opposite side, a player that we saw in the Shields Softball All-Star Series, Jersey Berg. She was the MVP of the series. She's heading to Williston State, going to be a fellow Teton out there. But Jersey Berg, a second-team All-Stater, and going to play collegiate basketball for the Tetons. She was just an athlete at the end of the day, James, and I think we're going to see that athleticism on full display one more time for a fellow Demon.
Those are Empire Sports Complex players to watch here on YourLiveEvent.com. Again, should be a fun one. All kinds of great players and great plays to watch here this evening. Quick note of the history, at least the most recent history from last year. It was a split for both the boys and the girls. Here in Bismarck last year, Class B defeating Class A 85-77. Ellie Broughton with 13 points last year, along with Mikkel Heidelbaugh from West Hope Newburgh and Rugby, respectively, for the girls. Boys, Class A won 106-94. Derek Dissett from Minot with 23 points to lead the way in that game. In the Fargo games, it was the opposite. Class A with the win on the girls' side, 97-88 in overtime. Simon and Killebrew, 27 and 25 points last year for Fargo in Fargo for the Class A in the win. And on the boys' side, it was Class B winning 107-100. Lots of players coming to the party here for Class B and a multifaceted win. So split last year. We'll see what happens this year. AA and AB. That's our Empire Sports Complex players to watch. And we'll take a quick break. We'll be back for the starting lineups next.
This is your livelihood, and success requires a seed partner that's just as committed as you are. Just like you, we're farmers first, so our values are rooted just as deep and our goals are just as strong. Our team is ready to hit your fields, so no matter what each growing season brings, we'll get through it together. It's who we are. Thunderseed, first in the field.
When it comes to your next outdoor project, let the team at Turf Tamers take care of you. Turf Tamers provides the professional services and is your one-stop shop for turning your dirt yard into a beautiful oasis. When you choose Turf Tamers, you can trust that your outdoor spaces are in the hands of skilled professionals who truly care about creating beautiful landscapes. For a quote or more information, go online to turftamersfargo.com. That's turftamersfargo.com.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Meet Blake, the messiest 4-year-old on the planet. He's no ordinary durability tester. Meet SmartStrand, no ordinary carpet. With All Pet Protection, it's the softest, most durable, easiest to clean carpet on the planet. When Blake's barn got a comfy makeover, SmartStrand came clean, even went up against a 2-ton rhino. Made to withstand all walks of life. Ask for SmartStrand, rhino tested, rhino approved.
Available at Carpet World, carpetworldfargo.com.
All-Star and alternate from Berthold, Maya Nesham. From Thompson, number 2, Sydney Schwabe. From Carrington, number 3, Madison Johnson. From Mayport, Clifford Galesburg, number 10, Reagan Zerface. From Edgeley, Col Montpelier, number 12, Matea Mattern. From Nedrose, number 13, Katie Boyce. From Mayport, Clifford Galesburg, number 15, Riley Satterum. From Valley City, number 32, Tessa Olson. And now, fans, the AA alternates. From Mandan, number 5, Emma Bogner. From West Fargo, number 12, Briley Peterson. From Fargo Davies, number 20, Ashton Safransky. From Grand Forks Red River, number 24, Riley McQuillan. From West Fargo Cheyenne, number 25, Brenna Dick. From Grand Forks Red River, number 30, Jocelyn Schiller. And from Fargo South, number 32, Tegan Malo. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Nodak Insurance Company's starting lineup for the Class A-B All-Stars. Starting at a guard forward from Shiloh Christian, number 4, Deidre Wood. Starting at guard forward from Watford City, number 5, Jessica Mogan. At guard from Botno, number 11, Kylie Simpson. At guard from Bowman County, number 14, JC Fisher. And at center from Napoleon Gackle Streeter, number 21, Tegan Erbely. The Class A-B coaches are coached by Mayport Clifford Galesburg's Keenan Kochak, assistant coach Justin Klein from Devils Lake. And at this time, sports fans, the Nodak Insurance Company's starting lineup for the Class AA All-Stars. At forward, from Bismarck High, number 22, Jersey Berg. At forward, from Minot, number 21, Presley Bennett. At forward, from Bismarck High, number 23, Raya Rude. At guard, from Century, number 3, Eden Fridley. And at guard, from Mandan, number 14, Jaden Weist. The Class AA coaches, Mr. Bill Shetler from Bismarck High and Miss Tanya Safransky from Fargo Davies.
And that concludes our American Crystal Sugar Company starting lineups. Live the sweet life, great careers, quality products, grow our own. CrystalSugar.com. Tip-off next.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. Plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
And we're back here for the tip-off from Bismarck Lions All-Star Series Basketball here on YourLiveEvent.com. Again, the AA All-Stars in the purple and the AB All-Stars in the gold. Going left to right and right to left, respectively. Tip is 1 to AA. We're underway here on YourLiveEvent.com. Lions All-Star Basketball Series, Part 1. On the girls' side, swing around there to the left wing. That's Fridley. Fridley bounced top of the key there to Jersey Berg. Into the lane, looking for a backdoor cut. Fadeaway jumper is just off the mark, and the rebound goes to the AA All-Stars and Fridley. Round the horn, drops it in now to Weist. All right side, looking to get in. Left side of the paint there for Fridley. Fridley puts it up and in and out. Another rebound for AA, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the AB All-Stars. 2 rebounds already for AA. Bennett with 1 and Fridley with 1 as well. Inbound, baseline right. Back out into the paint. Turnaround jumper, smooth there for Jersey Berg. The AA All-Stars here take the lead. Right to left there, brought up by J.C. Fisher. Bowman County. 3 ball on the way is missed. Rebound by the AA All-Stars and a foul as well. Already the second rebound of the game for Jersey Berg. Or first rebound of the game for Jersey Berg as AA takes possession. 19:03 remaining here in the opening half. Again, 20-minute halves on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Weiss to bring it up here from Mandan. There on the right-hand side, tried to drop it in and threw it away. Turnover there for the AA All-Stars.
And with the All-Star game, sometimes you wonder what can and can't you do. In basketball, James, you can do everything. So you want to press, you want to zone, you want to box and one someone, they're going to have it. So in talking with the coaches, it's competition. Yes, you want to make some memories along the way, but once you get to this point, good way to get on the floor and try to get a steal, and you're starting to see that early in this contest.
AA back with it. 3 ball on the way. Doinks off the mark, and the rebound goes to J.C. Fisher. She lost it there momentarily. And foul goes against Presley Bennett. That's her first. Team's first as well. Inbound. Almost forgot which way they were going there for a second, but Fisher will bring it back up the floor. Dropped off there for Kylie Simpson from Botno, future Williston State Teton. Bounces it into the paint. Missed the shot. The rebound is out of bounds. We'll go back to the with the AB All-Stars.
And the officials, they don't necessarily want to blow their whistles a ton, but if there's going to be a foul, it's still going to be a foul at the end of the day, James. And a couple ones that you just maybe have the body a little bit out of control that we've seen here early.
Step back 3 on the way, and an out rebound. Simpson ran out of real estate and stepped on the line and turns it over. Back comes AA here with a 2-0 lead. Again, 18-11 to go. Opening half on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. Across the timeline there goes Weist. Dropped off here now. Sit around for Fridley. Back in the corner, Weist. Bouncing it in. Berg getting a lot of action early. Good ball movement. Left side three in the way. Doinks off the mark. Rebound taken, and it's up and in. Eden Fridley. Couple of boards and a couple of points now.
The future Marauder, Fridley, did a good job hustling after that one, and it all started with the double team on Jersey Berg. Berg had it at the right block and was asking for it. Double team comes, able to get the extra pass to the baseline. Don't find your player to box out, and Fridley took full advantage for a three-point opportunity.
And Fridley does connect on the old-fashioned three-point play. It's a 5-0 lead for AA, and they get a steal. Weist double-teamed. She'll take it back out. Kicks it out. Fridley in the left corner. Matched up there with Simpson. Fridley drives into the lane, turn around, chucks a shot up. It's missed, but a rebound out of the air. And a turnover for AA.
Yeah, getting the offensive board there was Presley Bennett, but then she went out of bounds in the baseline. And the coaches, you'll get your starting five, then your next group of five like a platoon system, and you kind of get used to finding each other's strengths and weaknesses. But after that, James, you're kind of seeing everybody get out there trying to get as much equal playing time as possible, barring the foul situation.
Good press for the AA, and that leads to another turnover. Already with a handful there for Class B, or Class AB.
Oh, for Bellantona, this is a recipe of Fargo Davies and Bismarck High basketball. The funny thing is Justin Klein did it a lot, too, for Devils Lake, James, their last couple of years.
It helped them get to a championship on the Class A side. AA controls here with their starting five. That shot partially blocked. Rebound taken out of the air. Stuffage, jump ball. Possession goes back to AB.
A good job by Tegan Erbely getting her hand on top. What she did smart there, she put her hand on top of the basketball immediately when Berg went to go up and able to get that jump.
AB back with it here. Left side falling down, but trying to foul Tegan Erbely from Napoleon Gackle Streeter. And the foul will go, I believe this one's against Rhea. Nope. Rhea Rude, yes. Rhea Rude with her first, team's second. And the shot goes up and in for AB, for Erbely. So put in the first bucket of the game there for the AB All-Stars. Rebound goes to Erbely. And back comes AB. Sidearm to no one. And that's about 4 or 5 turnovers already for the AB All-Stars.
I'm going to talk it over. There might be a tip from the far sideline official that was right in front of the scores table asking about it, and Tona's kind of laughing there with Justin. Those were two former EDC coaching rivals, now Justin in Division A with Tona in Division AA, and that was the one thing talking with coaches this year, saying, you know what, there's a lot of really good coaches that are not in our conference or our region anymore, and we don't mind that. We don't have to worry about a lot of things coming at you.
AB with the steal this time. Fisher picks the pocket. Dropped off there on the right-hand side. Floater is good for Deidre Wood. The Shiloh Christian Skyhawk cuts the lead to 1. 5-4. 16:25 to go in the opening half. No changes as of yet, but as Chase alluded to, the platoons are preparing to come into the game. 3-ball. Dies. No made 3 yet tonight. I believe 4 attempts all missed. Driving inside, nice dish down on the baseline. Rebound after the missed shot by Berg. Kick out, here comes the 3, in and out. The rebound goes this time to Wood. And a travel, another turnover for the AB All-Stars.
Yeah, AA maybe got away with one there. It was close. I don't think Jaden Weiss got enough of the body to, in terms of completely knock her off her balance and take her down, but it was enough to maybe have her right in front of her, get a little soft touch and go down, and all of a sudden the AA All-Stars with another inbounds.
And the AB comes out with their teeth. We'll get to the changes here in just a little bit. As AA comes in and one. Nice roll for Brenna Dick. Picks up the bucket and the extra opportunity.
Going to get used to playing in the capital city. A future Marauder as well at the University of Mary. She'll join her teammate now and teammate in a few months or two in Eden Fridley coming up.
Cheyenne product missed the and one there. Rebound Riley Satram, and back comes AB. Satram drops it off here now. Tessa Olsen from Valley City, dribbled it off for ankle. Reagan Zerfus, Sydney Schwabe, Riley Satram. Mayport, Thompson, Mayport. Their schools. Good ball movement there for the AB All-Stars. Back to Satram, dealt it, Schwabe left corner. Satram, 4 in the shot clock. Step back 3 on the way. Off the mark. It did hit the rim. Schwabe with the board. Trying to get it in, and boy, Chase, that double-A defense is pesky.
Because of Copa America and the Euros, it's like trying to have a lot of really quick soccer passes going back and forth. And between Safransky and Benedict, I would not want to run either in a suicide because I would lose. That's all that I know. They are quick.
Inbound, Matea Mathern from Edgley Cullum on Montpelier. So the 3 gals in that Class B state championship, Zerfus and Satram and Mathern all on the floor here in this unit. Satram tries to deal it into Olsen. It's intercepted, taken away by the AA All-Stars. Good ball movement there down the lane, but a missed shot and another rebound for Riley Satram. Already her second of the All-Star game. Zerfus gets it from Satram, flips it off the right side, miss. Rebound up for grabs and taken back by the AA All-Stars.
Helter Skelter, I think, is a good way to determine the first 5 minutes, James.
Absolutely. Doc Emmerich said it best, and we say it here now. Ball move there on the right-hand side. Ashton Safransky from Davies. Missed shot, and last touch by AA goes back to the AB All-Stars. 7-4, 14:29 to go in the opening half.
This is insane. Briley Peterson's a really good front court player. She's playing the back because you have Safransky, Benedict, and alongside with them and Schiller. That's an unbelievable backcourt.
Satram tried to deal it in, and they'll keep possession here. And so the inbound to Schwabe, and the AB All-Stars in the gold. This line right, Schwabe, Thompson, Tommy. Third place finishers of the State A tournament this last year. Schwabe gets it back from Satram. Satram deals it towards Schwabe on the give and go, and it's knocked out of bounds by AA. And so Schwabe will inbound it once again. Inbound, looking, finding Satram. We're there on the right wing. Satram keeps control. Good pestering defense for Ashton Safransky. Dealt into Olsen, missed shot. Safransky with the board. And back come the AA All-Stars. Safransky, step back 3 in the way, in and out, and the rebound goes to Olsen. Up ahead, outlet pass. Mathern tried to save it, and instead turns it over back to Safransky. Safransky in the lane, kick out, 3-ball, kaboom! Jocelyn Schiller, the Red River Rider, puts it down. And the AA All-Stars open up their lead now 10-4.
That's just unfair. Safransky and alongside Schiller.
Schiller again. 5 straight points for Jocelyn Schiller. It's a 12-4 lead now for the AA All-Stars.
A really nice pass by Benedict as well, getting out in transition.
And he can't keep up. Good pace going in this contest. Trying to get it in, and another steal. AA up to Safransky. She's all alone and puts it in. And a timeout is called by the AB All-Stars. 14-4, 13:05 remaining here in the opening half of the Lions All-Star Basketball Series.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Coming out of this Bank North timeout of the Lions All-Star Basketball Series, at Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities they serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North's community partner you can always count on. It's values-based banking. Learn more at iambanknorth.com, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. As Mathern gets it into Schwabe and the AB All-Stars try to cut into this 7-0 run for AA. Schwabe dancing out there with Schiller. And it's a second violation there against Schwabe. Another turnover.
Yeah, and Bogner, again, wearing number 5 here for the Mandan Braves out there as well. So you got a lot of east with a little hint of west for the AA side. And so far, James, it's been the turnover bug that's really hampering AB in terms of this run right now for AA.
I stopped counting a long time ago. Bogner, turnaround, nice move there for Emma Bogner. And it's 16-4 now as the Mandan Brave improves the lead to a dozen. Schwabe and the AB All-Stars trying to slow it down a little bit. Again out there with Satrom, Zerfus, Mathern, and Olsen. Mathern, Satrom, top of the key, 3. Dies on the left side. Nice snag rebound there for the AA All-Stars and Brenna Dick from Cheyenne. Dropped off Safransky. Safransky goes to work, gets by Olsen, and draws the blocking foul. More free throws coming for the AA All-Stars.
The thing that a lot of these 4 players in the front court, you can say for the AA team between Briley Peterson, at the line Safransky, Schiller, and Brenna Dick, is that cradle rock, that first step. They might not be 6'4", 6'5", James, but they are awfully quick, and if you don't get in front of them off the bounce, they work the angles so well. They know where the body is to play through contact to get to the free throw line. There's a lot of players and a lot of coaches in the EDC saying, thank goodness they are finally graduating this year because they don't have to contend with that for next season.
Safransky, 1 of 2 from the line there. She's got 3 points now, 17-4. That Jocelyn Schiller run by herself, 5 straight points. Still the most points for either side individually. As unit comes back out with some extra players. Fisher back out there for AB. Madison Johnson from Carrington. The ball here now. Dropped it down to Mogan, the Watford City Wolf. Katie Boyce, Nedrose back to Mogan. Missed shot, rebounded out of the air that time by Fridley, her 3rd board of the game. Good quick pace for AA as Riley McQuillan was down on the doorstep. It's blocked out of bounds. AA keeps possession.
Good hustle by Simpson getting back, because otherwise, you said it, James, that would have been another easy transition bucket for AA with McQuillan.
Kylie Simpson, the 4+ sport athlete at Botno, hustling there like she was on the track. AA back with it. Driving baseline. Nice ball movement. 3-ball McQuillan, short. And the rebound snagged by Madison Johnson. Johnson drops off here to Mogan. Mogan will have AB run into their set. As Simpson tried to do a drive-by, turnaround, missed it short. Rebound snagged there by the AA All-Stars, and Berg, I believe, their 4th board of the game. Jersey Berg with it. Sidearms it over to McQuillan, back to Berg. That's deflected, but it gets there to Presley Bennett. Up off here now, McQuillan, over to Fridley. Off the screen, 8 on the shot clock, tried to deal it in, it's taken away by the AB All-Stars and Mogan. Mogan back on the prowl for the ladies in gold. Mogan, 360, chucks it up and draws the foul. It's going to go against Rhea Rude. That's her 2nd personal and the 3rd team foul on AA.
Yeah. And Tegan with it, she was trying to block it the entire way. The problem is she went down with her right hand, got enough of the wrist on the action to get called with the foul. And if you're AB, though, from a Coach Kleiner Keening from a Keening coaching perspective, they got a nice last couple possessions for looks to get to the free throw line here. The old adage early in a game, you just don't want to get blown out so far where you don't have a chance to come back. They're obviously still within fighting distance here, James, and a nice couple of free throws in to get them back on the board.
Ends a 12-0 run off the first free throws of the game for the AB All-Stars. And we get a timeout before the violation called by AA. 17-6 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, 10.5 to go in the opening half.
Grow your savings faster with Bell Bank Certificates of Deposit. Earn 5.31% annual percentage yield on a 7-month CD. Switch to higher CD rates today. Learn more and see all our current CD rates at Bell.Bank. Grow your savings faster with Bell Bank's new Elite Money Market Savings Account. Earn 4.33% annual percentage yield and access your cash when you need it. Switch to higher savings rates today. Visit Bell.Bank to learn more.
On our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's 17-6. Again, Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Locations in North Dakota, Minnesota. dhbanknd.com. James Martins alongside Chase Miller and Joey Hughes on our cameras here this evening. Double A with it, and nice read there for Simpson to get the steal, and she throws it right back to the Double A All-Stars. Slowing it down just a little bit. Mallow out to the top of the key here. Right wing there for Rude. Rhea Rude lost control. Knocked out of bounds by Katie Boyce, and it'll stay with Double A.
Pretty nice story. There was 3 Demons selected to this, but 2 of them are playing in Jersey Berg and Rhea Rude with their head coach Bill one more time. That's a fun story, James, and you can go out one of your last few games on your own home court in an all-star game like this.
As that's a turnover there. Travel for Jersey Berg, one of those aforementioned Demons. Usually if it's your last game, it's at a neutral facility, non-high school court, I should say. But good for those girls to go out on their home floor one last time. 3 ball on the way, a bump at the end, a missed shot, and a rebound for Double A. Back out in front here. Double A doesn't have quite the numbers, so they'll pull back. Over there for Berg now. Back to McQuillan for 3. Dies on the right side. The rebound to Katie Boyce. And tussle for the ball. It's a jump ball. Possession favors Double A.
If you're Double A, this is where you have a chance to teeter this one out, build it up to 15, maybe 20 points if you can get that transition. If you're AB, you've done enough well defensively in the last handful of minutes, James. It's just the offensive part. It's going to be the defensive riddle that they've been trying to solve here from this Double A defense.
McQuillan drops it back off there to Rude. Rude trying to shuffle her way through 3 AB All-Stars. And a little confusion of possession. Simpson gets it for the AB, and the rebound goes to Double A.
Teagan gets a good board there. Future University of North Dakota Fighting Hawk going to finish off her career in terms of sports this week, but going to UND for physical therapy.
Fadeaway is missed. Rebound up for grabs. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay Double A.
For the fans coming to South, last year was a sellout. And here at Bismarck, it's getting close. So if you want to come to the games for both the girls and the boys, get there early, I think is the word, or just watch us. Either way is a good combination.
Both works. As Jersey Berg drives, shot, missed, rebound, taken there by Mogan. And the AB All-Stars thrown away to Double A. Trying to tiptoe her way through the defense. Nice find to McQuillan. Bounced it back out. There to Berg. Berg driving. Extra pass. 3 ball. Dies on the left side. Nobody can hit a 3 tonight, Chase.
Eden Fridley with a good look. Double A has had some wide open looks.
As Katie Boyce. Tough shot. Falls off the mark. Double A brings it back. 8-10 remaining here in the opening half. There's Rude. McQuillan dancing in the lane. Try to pop it up and draws the foul.
The one thing, though, you got to have to take the open shot, because if you're not going to shoot it, then you're not going to get driving lanes like we saw by McQuillan. For some of these girls, they haven't touched a basketball since March until Friday, so you're kind of getting back in your rhythm, kind of getting back in your shot. Yes, they do have practices on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, a walkthrough-ish kind of today. They'll have a practice tomorrow in Fargo before they get to their respective games tomorrow night. But, you talk about the water park that's in Bismarck. They were able to do that, some cornhole, stuff of that nature. In Fargo, you go to sweet shots and other things. So there's a lot of other stuff, and then you learn about the community and the Lions Club along the way, too, James, throughout the weekend.
McQuillan makes 1 of 2. And Double A All-Stars from the charity stripe tonight at even 3 for 6. And for AB, 2 for 2. As some changes on both sides. As Schwabe's out there from Thompson for the AB All-Stars, running the ball here. Off the screen, set from Erbely. Back in, and back out to Satcham from Mathern. Schwabe, 10 on the shot clock. Mathern corrals it. Mathern tiptoeing away baseline. Shot is up and good for Matea Mathern. 18-8. They down to 10 here as AB tries to stay in it. They're the left-hand side there for Wiest. Top of the key, deep three, dies on the back of the rim, and the rebound goes to Deidre Wood. Back comes AB with Mathern. Mathern feeling it for three, dies on the back of the rim. Fight for the rebound, tussle to the floor as Erbely came up with it, and she'll draw the foul as well.
You'll live with the Brenna Dick miss if you're double A because you want her to shoot the ball as much as humanly possible. On the opposite side, if Mathern can get more looks like she got moments ago, 5-10 feet away, that's where AB's going to have to take advantage. They got a little size difference right now in a positive way offensively.
Satcham enters the lane there for AB. Shot is missed, rebound out of the air. Flips it back, around to Mathern. Mathern across the perimeter, keeps control with 9 on the shot clock. Mathern, shot is up and short. Taken out of the air by Double A and by Dick. Back into the lane, shot is poked away, and rebound goes to Mathern. Mathern hustling to get back. Shot is up, 3-ball, kaboom, Deidre Wood. And she now leads the AB side with 5 points.
Kind of giving Double A a taste of their own medicine, a little transition game for the AB All-Stars.
Left side here for Wiest. Gets it around there to Schiller. Schiller step back three. In and out, and the rebound goes to Mathern. Tam Mathern starting to pick things up here for the AB All-Stars. Couple of boards and a couple of points. Schwabe. Schwabe picks up the dribble. Gets it into Mathern. Mathern, 3-ball, top of the key, dies on the right side of the rebound, scooped up there by Wiest. Nearly lost it, Wiest keeps. Top of the key, driving in the lane, Stuffage keeps it. Turnaround is in and out there for Bogner. And the rebound goes to Deidre Wood, her third board of the game. Up ahead, Riley Satcham puts it in, her first bucket of the contest. 18-13.
One of the best branded basketball over 90 seconds or so that we've seen from from AB here against this Double A All-Stars.
A 9-1 run for the AB All-Stars. Wiest driving in the lane, layup is good for Jaden Wiest. Her first bucket of the contest as well. Just over 5 minutes remaining here in the opening half. 20-13, Double A on that Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. They've led the entire contest by as much as 13. 3-ball, Wood, left side rim. Satcham tried to save it. She stepped out of bounds.
That's probably okay because you would have had numbers the other side for a Double A. And the one thing is we've seen so far AB go underneath a lot of screens, forcing Double A to shoot the threes. And if you're Coach Klein and Keenan out there, that's going to be a defensive strategy moving forward until they hit some.
Double A brings it up with Schiller. Schiller surrounded there by a couple of AB All-Stars. In the lane. Missed shot and rebound to take out of the air by Wood. Mathern all alone. The layup is missed. Schwabe pulls down a good board. Gets to Satcham. Erbely. Long rebound Mathern. Mathern in the lane. Looking for Erbely, drops it off for Satcham instead. Now Schwabe, 4 minutes to go here in the opening half. Schwabe moves to the left. Satcham left corner three, in and out, rebound taken there by Brenna Dick. That comes Double A. Dick driving, shot is up and missed short. Schwabe with another board.
Got a lot of ooh and ahs though off that little hesitation from Brenna.
Schwabe lost it, stolen away. Clean pick by Brenna Dick. Up to Schiller. Schiller bumped by Schwabe, and she'll go to the free throw line.
That's how Northeast North Dakota plays in girls basketball. They play physical and tough. That's a Rough Rider going up against a Thompson Tommy, and Schwabe's going, you're going to earn it, Miss Basketball. You're not getting a free layup on me.
3.5, 3:31 remaining here in the opening half. Schiller with 5 points for the Double A All-Stars. Misses the free throw. As we get another platoon change there. both sides.
And going back to Jaden Wiest, Mandan product, all WDA selection, and she can continue to go down I-94 to the Buffalo City, where she's going to play collegiately for the Jimmies coming up. And, hey, don't look now, 2 years, she's a NAIA going to be a player. 2 years from now, she's a D2 women's basketball player, James. It's going to be a fun transition to see the Jimmies going to the NSIC here in a couple of years.
With the conference realignment there from the North Star going to the Northern Sun. As that's a possession will stay with AB. 1 of 2 for Jocelyn Schiller from the free throw line. She is the leading scorer here with 6 points across the board. And it's 21-13, low scoring first half. A lot of missed shots out there, Chase.
And that's sometimes what it's going to take. It might take a half. They do practice. You do get a little scrimmage run up against each other, but sometimes it takes a while to get your basketball legs back.
3 ball on the way for Zerfus. Miss. Rebound. Fight for it. He's still fighting for it. Safransky comes away with it. Madison Johnson couldn't hang on. And a carry sends it back over to AB.
This kind of reminds me of the early December kind of basketball games, right? You get done with volleyball season or you get done with your respective fall sport. You come into basketball. Sometimes it takes maybe a little bit longer than you think to kind of get back all the players together. And, you know, you got 12 fresh new faces that are trying to find each other's rhythm and see what the pros and cons in their games are.
3 ball. Again, another miss there for AB. Deidre Wood, the only player with a 3 so far tonight for AB. Safransky doing a little dance, shake and bake, down low, missed it, rebound up for grabs, knocked out of bounds, it'll stay double A. And 2:40 remaining here in this fast-moving yet low-scoring first half. Bounce in there, McQuillan. Back to Safransky for 3. Dies on the right side, and the rebound to the floor. Taken up there by AA All-Stars, Briley Peterson with the board. Safransky back in, and we get...
I think we might get a foul by Peterson coming across the way and hitting the head from our back official. And if that's the case, AA will have just one more to give, and they're going to give it to Teagan on that one.
Be her second. And again, the team's 5th. Don't know that we're going to get much of the bonus time here in this first half, as we're down to the final couple minutes. Holding on to it there, Mogan. Stolen away there by AA. Coming out with this Safransky, dropped off Peterson. Stuffage, Peterson tried to chase it down, saved it, and got it to Mallow. Fight for it, jump ball, it'll go back to AB.
Good job by Boyce there from Nedros getting after it. Able to double team there with Teagan. Just kind of got caught in no man's alley, baseline, sideline. Then you got 2 AB players right there. So unfortunate for Teagan, but good hustle again by Peterson to save that ball.
13 different players across both teams have scored. 8 for AA and 5 for AB with 100 seconds left. Again, the AB All-Stars in the gold as they throw it away. I would imagine, again, I'm not keeping track, but I would imagine that's at least a dozen turnovers in this first half for AB.
And the one thing about the turnover that had happened there, though, is you threw it out of bounds. You didn't let AA get a transition game going. That's when they made their most of it, James, was they got easy looks at the basket going the other way.
A Klein-esque full court press for the AB All-Stars. Nice fadeaway. Oh, that's a smooth shot there for Jersey Berg, her second bucket of the night.
Jersey Berg just does a little bit of everything, like she did in the Shield Softball All-Star Series at shortstop. She just did a little bit of everything right.
Mogan brings it up across there for AB. Just over a minute to play here in the opening half. Dropped off for Zerfus, handed back. Mogan for 3. Kaboom! Jessica Mogan with her first made field goal of the contest. Lead is down to 7.
Yeah, a lot of people in the northwest corner of the state know that shot all too well from Jessica Mogan over the years.
And AB will get it back after a AA turnover.
And if you make the most out of it, James, it could be a 2-possession game before you know it.
Absolutely. Again, AB was down 17-4. Since then, they've outscored AA 12-6. Top of the key there for Mogan. Mogan drives left side, drop down to Zerfus. Blocked, but a foul. And going to the free throw line there is Reagan Zerfus from Mayport CG.
And if it's on Tegan, it is. I was just going to say, she's the one player that's kind of in foul trouble right now for both of these teams respectively moving forward, and that's always something from the coach's perspective. How do you utilize different rotations when you still want to get everybody some run and some game time, but when you get some 1 to 3 and or 4 fouls, especially early on in the second half.
Zerfus' first free throw off the mark. Give one more chance here. The Mayport CG Patriots. Second shot is good. 23-17. Shot clock about 11 seconds. Difference with the game clock is a little collision there. Jersey Berg keeps possession as we get a jump ball. It'll stay AA.
Yeah, Reagan Zerfus put up the wall in front of Jersey Berg, and she didn't take the charge, but she made Jersey have to alternate a little bit on that transition.
Those Patriots saying that Coach Keenan Konchak likes when they take a charge, maybe even more than when they score some points. This gets them more riled up as the inbound is collected by AA. 10 on the shot clock, 20 on the game clock. Safransky trying to direct traffic here with 5, 4. Got to make a move. Nice steal there for AB and stolen back AA. And what a swat for Katie Boyce. Pretty good on the volleyball floor as well for the Ned Rose Cardinals. It's 6.8 seconds with the shot clock turned off. Inbound, Safransky. 5, 4, 3. Safransky deep. Caitlin Clark shot. And that will go off the mark. Second attempt, not in time. Our halftime score on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. AA 23, AB 17. We'll chat with a member of the Lions Club at half.
Since Nodak Insurance Company started, we've gone from paying by mail to paying online. Your proof of insurance in the glove box has changed to a quick tap to our online app. And as new technologies make farming more efficient, our coverage ensures you're always protected. The way we live and work has changed, but our values, service, and commitment have remained the same. Nodak is constantly evolving to meet your insurance needs and deliver answers where and when you need them most. Nodak Insurance Company. Agents with answers.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Part of our Lions All-Star Basketball Series halftime show here for the girls basketball game, and what we've done the last couple of years is talk with fellow Lions Club members, and joining us now is Dave Doherty here. And Dave, I know you're part of the Coaches Association, and the boys game. We'll talk about that particular part and how that has married together nicely with the Lions Club for the basketball series. But first things first, the Lions do a lot. I know this is a very big, so to speak, Super Bowl, if you want to say, for the Lions Club to get your name out there and find ways to raise money, but also that money goes back into the local communities that you serve. So if someone's new from the area and hasn't heard about the Lions Club, Dave, just give us a little background on what the Lions has meant to you and just the organization that you've been able to be a part of.
Well, the Lions has really provided a way for not only me, but all of our members and members of the Lions clubs internationally to really serve their local communities. I moved to Fargo in 2009, and I was invited to join the Lions a couple of years after that. And I found out that we have a very important mission. When I first joined, we had income of about $13,000 that we could then give away to local nonprofits, people in need, individuals, organizations. And since then, we've grown to $44,000. This game produces most of our income, not all, but most of the income we raise during the year. And so now, in the last couple of years, each year we've been able to give out $44,000 to really needy people. One of the really nice things that we're able to do is those people that have vision problems, vision issues. Uh, and that's one of our main focal points is vision. We've been able to purchase some eye screeners, and we have screened every elementary student in West Fargo for the last 2 or 3 years, providing that service free. And with the screening machines we have, we can get through 300 or 400 students in a matter of an hour, hour and a half, and give and then provide referrals. And if they go to eye doctors, then we cover the cost for the visit and for purchasing eyeglasses for them. And I know Fargo Lions does that also in Fargo, and a number of other local Lions, area Lion groups are involved in that process with both of our groups. Forest Lions is very involved in that. And so that was something that we've been able to improve and actually add to our services just in the last few years. But we grew from probably about 25 members to now 58 members, very active and very committed to serving our area.
And the nice thing about this is, I know you might say, well, this is certain cities or certain counties, everyone has their own unique in terms of partnership or organizations that you kind of work with without the state here, Dave. So what are some of the organizations that you found that you partner with? You mentioned Vision, but what are some other ones that you've kind of said, okay, these are areas across the state that people kind of come to us with Lions and we have a good partnership, so to speak, working with them that maybe you just might not see, so to speak, on the day-to-day landscape of everyone's life.
Sure. We just finished up a project with the Ronald McDonald House, and a number of Lion groups were involved with that. In particular, ours was, and the Horace and the Fargo Lions, and we raised $35,000 in 2 years, and provided a Lion's Den, a specific. It's called the Lion's Den, but it's a specific room in the Ronald McDonald House for people that are coming to stay there, and so that had quite an impact for that association. We've also been involved with Healing Garden, which is over by the Shields Arena, and that's a garden for remembering people who have lost their lives and families. There's a brick garden there, and families like to go and visit that place. YWCA, we've been involved with YWCA for a number of years, and of course, that's a great organization that helps so many, especially women and children, that it helps them that are in crises, many of them. And we've just started a new project working with Lions groups from this area plus into Minnesota, looking to provide a new playground for the YWCA on University. And that's going to be about $100,000 project. And so it's going to take a lot of fundraising and volunteerism. And so we're excited to be involved in that project now. One of our members was on a trip to Sioux Falls and visited the Furniture Mission down there. He had never heard of it before, and he thought that's a great idea. And a Furniture Mission provides furnishing homes for individuals who have been homeless, individuals who have maybe been incarcerated, individuals who just have lost their homes, and so he started one up here just a few years ago, and it has grown and grown, and it's more than just Gateway Lions, but he was the first person to really start work on that. So our Lions group follows that and supports that a lot since one of our own members, and now we have about 6 or 7 that work there, and it's provided. The last I had heard, it had provided furnishings for something like 600-700 homes in just like a year and a half, and it's growing even more so. One other that's really important to us is the emergency food pantry. We do a lot of things for them, and we volunteer to work there during the Christmas season and provide some financial support to them. And so that's one that's real important to us because, again, it affects people that are in need so much.
The one thing I always talk with Lions Club members, it's being active in the community and maybe not having a billboard that says, look what we're doing, but having results that ends up being a long-term benefit, short-term benefit to the organization, the community members, or those families that are in need. And if people want more information on this, Dave, if they want to learn more about the Lions Club, or, hey, maybe come out to a lunch once every other month or so and kind of see what kind of Lions Club membership is like, and different age, different genders, different, backgrounds coming together across the state of North Dakota, how can they kind of get some more information?
Well, that's a good question. We have some younger members in our group now. We've worked hard to grow, and we have a lot of the retired men and women that are involved in our group. But we have some 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds in it, and one of them is really good with the website. So he put together a website for us. It's just gatewaylions.org, and it gives you all the information on us, but also in Lionism in general. And we become very diverse. We have many women in our Lions Club. We have new Americans in our Lions Club. We have businessmen. We have people working in nonprofits, and so we cover a large array of individuals in our community. And so they can go there and find out how to join our club or any Lions Club, and just find things out about the Lions. We're unusual for most of the clubs. We meet every Friday. We take July and August off, but we meet every Friday. Our philosophy is, if you're only meeting once a month and you have conflicts, you might miss 2 meetings. All of a sudden, it's been 3 months before you've been to a meeting, and you lose contact that way. So we meet every Friday, and we find that it's a commitment, but we get real good results out of that.
Hey, Dave, I thank you so much for spending some of your time here and talking about the Lions, and we'll talk with you more during the boys' halftime and talk about how the Coaches Association kind of has been involved with this Lions All-Star Basketball Series as well.
Well, thanks, Chase.
That again is Dave Doherty here. We'll continue after this from Bismarck.
This is Randy at RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro. Now is the time to get cash discounts and rebates on your planter upgrade parts ordered and paid for by August 30th. Plus, we are giving additional discounts on labor rates on in-shop service. To get your discounts with our Precision Planting program, call RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro, 701-636-2119. From RDK Enterprises, the only precision planting dealer in Hillsboro.
At the half, our score on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it is 23-17. AA with the lead here over AB. Some first half stats here for you. Not a lot of shots made, more misses than makes, but leading the way for AA, Jocelyn Schiller with 6 points, Jersey Berg with 4. A lot of spread out offense for AA, you can at least say that. Eden Fridley, Ashton Safransky with 3 each. 2 each for Brenna Dick and Jaden Weist, and 1 for Riley McQuillan. As the AA All-Stars, they shot just 4 of 7 from the field, or from the free throw line, rather. Berg led the way individually on rebounds with 4. So 4 points, 4 boards for Jersey Berg. AB All-Stars, they're co-led by Deidre Wood and Jessica Mogan, each with 5 points. 2 points each for Matea Mathern and Riley Satcham and Tegan Erbely, and 1 point for Reagan Zerfus. The AB All-Stars are 3 for 4 from the free throw line. And leading rebounder Deidre Wood with 4. As we get into the second half, as AB comes out, a little bit of a jumbled up lineup. As there's Erbely, nice drive. Missed the shot, rebound up for grabs and taken by AA. And a rebound there for Eden Fridley, her 4th board of the game. Up ahead, McQuillan is able to sink the shot. She's up to 3 points now for the AA All-Stars, 25-17.
Nice shot there by McQuillan, but better job again in transition for the AA All-Stars. Bread is buttered has been that way, James. A lot of free, easy looks early on, but both these teams getting up and down again, helter-skelter, I think is the best way to describe the first 20 minutes. Now you kind of can maybe make an adjustment or two, have everybody kind of calmly collect their breath. Everybody got a couple runs, so now it's more of finding your rhythm a little bit here early on in the second half.
Kylie Simpson at the free throw line. The future Williston State Teton misses the first. Gets one more here. Of course, both of her parents, at least at some point, coaches. Dad, Nate, head coach on the basketball side, and Mom, Brandy, head coach, or one of the assistant coaches on the track and field side. As she makes 1 of 2, as AA brings it back up. Schiller, leading scorer in the first half, was 6. Oh, there's the move of the game, I think, Chase.
That's why she's a future Summit League basketball player right there, and why she was Miss Basketball.
Schwabe brings it back for AB and draws the foul, I believe, on Schiller.
Schiller plays like she's 6'10", and I mean that in the nicest way because how quick she is, she doesn't maybe seem like she can guard a lot of area or do a number of things. Sometimes if you just say, you're less than 6 foot, what do you got? Well, I got a cross-country championship, I got a track championship, and I'm pretty darn good in basketball, James. So quickness is the game.
Trying to go backdoor there from Erbely. Instead, it's taken away by guess who? Schiller up ahead to teammate McQuillan. Fell short. Rebound. Put back is missed. And a nice board there on the other side for J.C. Fisher. Her first board of the game. Bowman County Bulldog. Simpson in the corner for 3. Just off the mark. And the rebound goes to Emma Bogner. As Double A tries to keep it. That's deflected, and AB gets it back with Simpson. Simpson, the Botno star. Dropped off. Schwabe. Turnaround. Erbely missed it short, but she'll go to the free throw line.
And good job by the Napoleon Gackel Streeter Imperial. Also, as we're talking about Teagan here, a second team All-State, but how about this in the classroom? A United States Presidential Scholar.
Wow.
You do not hear that a ton with the number of students from across all 50 states. Also, those in terms of Puerto Rico applying, just to show you what she was able to do. 1,796 career points, but just as good in the classroom, James. She's heading to NDSU for a little farming coming up here in terms of her studies later this fall.
Great farming tradition, community down Napoleon Gackel Streeter Way as she knocks down 1 of 2. And for most of these kids, they love their academic achievements almost, if not more, than their athletic ones. Double A back with it here with Wiest. Mandan Brave drops it off there in the corner. Nice fight to the cup, and Jocelyn Schiller again.
Rick rattle and roll, I think you could say on Schiller. I mean, again, it's that cradle rock. She gets that ball behind her left knee, then all of a sudden she comes out with a quick rip, and she's got you turned. And once she has you turned, she knows how to use that angle. She knows how to go through contact. She had the game-winning assist, doubled up in the EDC Girls Basketball Championship, and her teammate Hannah Linsinger for the game-winning 3. She did it all for Coach Kent Ripplinger's club the last handful of seasons.
Took her a whole 20 minutes to get 6 points. Took her not even 2 to get 5 here in this second half. Simpson and AB bringing it back. It's knocked out of bounds by McQuillan. And again, Chase, I know you mentioned it a little earlier, but Schiller does not look like, someone that would be a collegiate basketball player, maybe like a Lauren Ware or somebody like that. But she's got the talent to make up for the size.
She is the definition of an Energizer bunny. That's exactly what she is. She's able to get up and down north to south, east, and west. She can do it all on the hoops.
Schiller again. Nice find to Bogner. Off the box and missed. The rebound goes to Simpson. Simpson's first board of the game. And a jump ball goes back to Double A. By the way, Eden Fridley, first to 5 boards either side, according to my stats anyway.
Good job on the double team there by Riley McQuillan. Riley going to stay close to home in Grand Forks, going to UND for biology. So nice to study. When I've talked with a lot of these athletes, a lot of sciences on the girls' side recently.
Another example of someone that's smarter than me.
Yes, exactly.
Schiller with it once again, matched up with Schwabe, and Schiller throws it away.
And I will go with the same thing, because chemistry, that was no bueno. That was biology, not so much.
Nope.
History, sure.
Yeah.
Sciences, no thank you.
Yep.
There's a reason why we're broadcasters, James.
Exactly. Inbound there to Schwabe, again, along with Fisher and Wood and Erbely and missing one more out there as Erbely. Simpson. Been out there for the first 3 minutes here of the second half.
I hope Simpson's okay there. She almost looked like she maybe rolled the ankle a little bit as she kind of went slow motion there in the right wing. Able to tie those shoelaces up. Looks to be okay.
Inbound there for Fisher, the Bowman County Bulldog, getting it into Wood as the Shiloh Skyhawk couldn't get it in. McQuillan back up with it. Wiest going to drive, backs away. Schwabe getting a lot of the point guard matchups here, or the ball matchups here in this one. As the shot off the mark and off of Double A.
And Fridley tried to take it to the rim there, just got blocked. And by the time she got blocked, a unfortunate bounce for her, but a good bounce for A and B as it goes right off of her and right back to the AB All-Stars.
Stuck on this 30-19 for the last little while. Schwabe tried to get it to Fisher. It's turned over. Guess who? Schiller is there. Lost it, but draws another foul as J.C. Fisher charged with that one. I believe that's her first.
I'm not trying to take anything away for what the Petro Stopping Center post-game show is going to look like, but I think we're going to say Jocelyn Schiller in some capacity, James, a little bit later on.
She's going to get a few mentions, that's for sure. As Schiller is to the free throw line. First one is good. She's now 3 for 4 from the charity stripe after missing her first. She's knocked down her last 3. And the lead is up to 12. One more, and it'll be the largest lead, tied for the largest lead of the game. Missed that one there. Broadcaster's jinx on my part, 31-19. 16:34 to go here in the second half on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Schwabe sidearms it. Wood trying to find it, and she does. Tracks it down. Wood drops it into Fisher. Fisher turnaround scoop layup is missed, and the rebound goes to Bogner. And back come AA. McQuillan, left side. Turns around, Schiller, shot is missed. She follows her miss, and the layup is good. It's the Jocelyn Schiller show here in the first 4 minutes of the second half. Leads to a timeout. 33-19, AA ladies lead in the second half.
And this timeout just with the officials doing a quick little change, but we'll take it regardless, James, to give our timeout feature a little plug.
Absolutely, a Bank North timeout. They take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities they serve. It's values-based banking. Learn more at ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. 3-ball on the way for AA. Missed. Last touch by AA. And it'll go back to AB.
That's what I like with the officials. After they go up and down the floor after 1 or 2 times and there's not a foul or something that's just in the flow of the game, if there's a dead ball that maybe went out immediately, they're going to find a way to have their own shoe have to get tied or something to bring the players back in.
There's a foul on the other end.
Briley Peterson trying to get in front of Satcham. Got there just a hair too late with the body. And right now, if you're AB, the question is, James, where points have been scarce to come by tonight, how much is too much of a deficit to come back? Because we haven't talked about a 7-0 run in 60 seconds too often here tonight.
Well, Riley Satcham does make her first free throw. You got to make field goals. They've only made free throws so far, 3 of them in this second half. But, we'll visit that 10 minutes in, see what the deficit is, see if they can get it down to single digits. As Safransky with the rebound, the outlet pass, and the bucket there for Briley Peterson. And AA gets it back. Shot is up and good there for Brenna Dick. And things are starting to get a little out of hand here for AB as Safransky is there again. Up ahead, Dick for 3. Dies on the back of the rim. The rebound, fight for it, to the floor, jump ball. It'll go AB's way.
Both teams have 4 timeouts remaining, win and or if they might get used a little bit as this game continues.
Inbound Matea Mathern into Riley Satcham. And Safransky is all over it on defense, but she throws it back to Riley Satcham. Satcham brings it back up for AB. Is fouled there for Brenna Dick. That is her first.
That's going to be a big question mark going into next season for Coach Kenyon Wingebach and the Mustangs, because Brenna Dick did a little bit of everything last season for them, and rightfully so, being a all-stater at the end of the season.
Olsen's turnaround is missed. Safransky gets another board. And back comes Briley Peterson. And AA Peterson, the West Fargo Packer. Safransky, Davies Eagle, little connection there to Brenna Dick, and she's got another bucket. She's up to 6 now. 39-20, largest lead of the contest. Mathern. Back to Olsen, the Valley City Highliner. Nice 16-footer, the middle of the lane, but couldn't fall down. And the rebound goes back to AA.
Not a bad look for Tessa, moving to Dakota Wesleyan University for collegiate hoops.
Fight to the floor again. Another jump ball. This time AA is going to be the beneficiary. That was, again, no field goals yet in the second half for AB. Inbound Baseline left, Safransky. Right corner three, kaboom! Presley Bennett drills it, her first bucket of the game, and nearly every AA All-Star has at least 2 points.
Yeah, nice shot as well. Quickly, Brett Presley was ready, caught it, able to make that one for the All-WDA selection, heading to UND coming up for college in the fall.
AB with it now. That pestering press continues to wreak havoc on the AB side. A shot for Olsen, and stepping out of bounds was Reagan Zerfus. Tough fall there for the Patriots. Again, AB shut out. The Patriots in the state tournament, they shut out their semifinalist opponent, I believe Sargent County, in a quarter. It's not used to being on the other side of that. Safransky with the inbound, keeps the dribble alive. Back out to Peterson. Nice hook pass, back for three. Miss, rebound, Zerfus hauls it in and finds a way to get it to her old teammate Riley Satcham. Satcham kick out, Olsen left corner three, a little too much mustard on that one, and the rebound goes to Matea Mathern. Mathern, actually Calamont-Pelier Rebel. Gets it back out to Satcham. Satcham in the lane, missed the shot, and the rebound goes back to the AA All-Stars off Brenna Dick's board. Safransky, top of the key here now. Slow down just a hair. Peterson, 15 on the shot clock. Dick just inside the three-point line. Nearly taken away, and it is. Nice outlet, Riley Satcham all alone. Satcham layup is good. First made field goal of the second half comes 7 minutes in, and we get a timeout. 42-22, AA continues to lead.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Coming back here on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. 42-22, AA with the lead over AB. 13 minutes to go here in the second half. Again, we'll have the boys contest to follow on yourliveevent.com. Runner in the lane is good. Smooth move there for Brenna Dick, who's had a nice second half. 8 points in the game for the Cheyenne Mustang. Rebound there goes to Rhea Rude. As Safransky step back three, in and out, rebound Olsen. So Olsen and the AB All-Stars down at 22. Zerfus saves it, three ball. Doinks in and out, the rebound chased down by Mathern. Now Satcham, she'll fire a three. Dies on the right side, a rebound Zerfus. Can't get it to fall. Rebound up for grabs. It goes to Safransky. Peterson with it. Shot is up and good. We get another timeout, or a platoon change, rather, sub change.
And I said it in the first half, but when you can put a backcourt of a Peterson, a Safransky, a Brenna Dick, I don't care who's on the opposite side, you're going to get hounded the entire length of the floor. There's going to be turnovers, and there's going to be fast break points, and that's exactly what AA has done so far here tonight.
46-22, and largest lead of the game was just a 6-point lead at the half for AA. Jocelyn Schiller went on a little spurt there, and the rest is history so far for AA. Still time for AB to make things interesting. Kylie Simpson working with it here. Dropped off. Wood, step back three. Toinks in and out and rebound. Hauled in there by AA and Jersey Berg. She's up to 5 boards now. Pockets picked, though. And we get a whistle as well. Another foul
And if you're double A, that's the one thing that's been your Achilles heel a little bit here in the second half, James, because now A and B will, for the rest of this game, be at the free throw line. And, well, when you're trailing, the free throw line is a great place to be, trying to come back with a death by 1,000 paper cuts, if you will, to hit a bunch of free throws. But, hey, right now, if you're not making shots in the field, if you can't get to the paint, can't find layups, get to the free throw line, see if you can hit 2 or 3 of them in a row, and then maybe that will lead to some offense going the other way.
Woods first is good. She breaks a 4-way tie for leader for AB in scoring. She now has 7 points. As, again, it quickly grew to 7 fouls there for Double A. Schiller gets to the corner. McQuillan. Nice pass from Weiss over to Berg. Jersey Berg drops it off. McQuillan for 3. In and out. Rebound hauled in by Kylie Simpson. Back come the AB All-Stars, trying to go on a run here. Mogan, Watford City Wolf, tried to find Fisher. Instead finds Jocelyn Schiller. Schiller driving inside. Oh, nice bounce pass on the doorstep. Tegan Mallow with a bucket. And Rhea Root is the only AA All-Star who has yet to score in this one. 3 ball, the other side for Simpson is off. The rebound collected there. Another chance for AB as Mogan picks up the board. Mogan, step back, shovels it in to Fisher. Off the box and in for the Bowman County Bulldog, J.C. Fisher.
Fisher did that a ton for Bowman County, over a 1,000 career point score.
McQuillan on the doorstep, knocked out of bounds. She really did run the floor in the state tournament, ran the floor really all her career for Bowman County.
I was going to ask Nathan Hoots and Maple River how that quarterfinal win against Bowman County. I'm not trying to bring up bad memories for the Raider fans, but Bowman County was not the team he wanted to play on that Thursday.
I may not remember that game as much, but I remember his suits. Schnazzy Nathan Hoots. 10 on the shot clock here for AA. Driving, Peterson, can't put it in. The rebound somehow gets to Fisher. Bowman County tough there for J.C. Fisher. And AB gets it back. Out on the doorstep, shot is missed. Rebound, fight for it. It falls to Mogan. Turnaround is missed. Rebound miss. Boyce gets another board, and she'll draw the foul.
Good job by Katie. They're continuing to work. And, well, if you're going to be a future track athlete, you know how to work, and that's what she's going to be at Minot State. And good hustle again by AB. They continue to bang the boards. They get after it. They get their second and third chance, and now they get a one-on-one opportunity.
Boyce is miss, and I think the ladies realized it was a one-on-one. One-and-one, I should say. McQuillan, miss, rebound. It's out of bounds. And going back to Katie Boyce, again, the first Ned Rose Cardinal to be a Lions All-Star. I got to watch Katie grow up in rugby and all the games rugby played with Ned Rose. Just a great team leader and a great energizer for that squad. And super proud of them for what they were able to do this last year. Double A back with it here. 3 ball, shot, kaboom, Jersey Berg. 50-26. Double A running away here with this one. Simpson in the lane. Another gal I got to watch grow up in Botno. Just improved every single year as Simpson puts in the bucket. And a 50-28 score line. As the foul will go against Mogan.
You know, Mogan trying to get in front of, right at the scorers table there, of Jocelyn Schiller. And, well, if you're trying to get in front of Jocelyn, you're probably going to have a body foul, and that's what happened there.
Weist. There in the corner. McQuillan. Drop down and a travel.
Yeah, not a double, but a triple team coming on Tegan. So if you don't get that ball out immediately, it's not going to be good things if you're that 1-on-3, and that's exactly what happened.
8:35 to go here in the second half. Reminder, the boys' game will follow here on YourLiveEvent.com. We'll also have a between conversation on the Petro Stopping Center postgame show. As Mathern, Schwabe, Olson, Satram, and Erbely on the floor here for the AB All-Stars. Riley Satram Hard to believe she's not going to play at the collegiate level. As that's knocked out of bounds, it'll go back to AA.
There's a lot of coaches that wish you would, but hey, if you know you want to go into nursing and you just kind of want to be a student instead of a student athlete, sometimes you get to college and it's a fresh chapter, if you will. And I'm sure whatever intramural team she's going to be on, they're going to be awfully good.
Safransky for AA, drop down to Bogner. Missed. Safransky with a board. 3-ball. In and out. Chase thought that was going down. So did I.
Fridley's had a good look a handful of times. Hasn't missed by much.
As Satrom missed that time. Rebound goes to AA. Fridley on that side. She likes. Safransky off the screen from Bogner. Wide open spaces. In and out. And the rebound goes to Olsen. Up ahead, Satrom. Erbely puts it in.
That was some of the best passing we saw in transition for either club here tonight, James. That ball didn't hit the deck at all in the front court. Good passing and a nice little transition bucket.
50-30 here. Time continues to tick in the girls' contest. Safransky can't quite get that to fall. Mathern with the board. Satrom with her. And a bucket for Riley Satrom. Boy, those two ladies, I'm sure glad that they're on the same team instead of opposite teams. They went to battle in the State B Championship contest.
And if you're AB, you got fouls to work with, so you can be aggressive. You can get your hand in the passing lane. You can see maybe if you can get a deflection on a loose ball like we've seen. So right now, if you're Justin Klein, you got to say continue to pick up full court pressure defense, jump the passing lane, and see if you can get some easy buckets that they've done the last two possessions.
Well, not unheard of to pick up 18 points in 7 minutes.
A lot has to go your way, but we have seen it done before. And if you're AA, you just don't want to play Dean Smith four corners of basketball. You want to get up and down the floor in your own right and get some quality looks.
Foul on Cindy Schwabe as AB has still a couple of fouls left to give. Nice steal for Mathern. Up ahead, Tegan Erbely was at a nice game. Whoops! Got away from her, and it goes back to AA.
Great hustle by Briley Peterson, because if Peterson doesn't get back, that's an easy walk in the park layup. Instead, you force a turnover on Tegan to get the ball right back for the AA All-Stars.
Co-head coach Devils Lake's Justin Klein directing traffic on the pressing. And AA is able to get ahead. Safransky driving, chopped, foul. Back the other way, Matea Mathern. That'll be her first, I believe.
Ashton heading to MSUM, where her mom played collegiate hoops for the MSUM Dragons. And you mentioned Mathern. I saw her when she was not 100%, a little sick at the Raider Dome against Maple River. Double-double and had nearly 20 rebounds. There's a reason why she's heading to UND to play collegiate basketball.
Mathern does it all. As a couple of misses, rare misses back-to-back for Safransky, but the rebound, 3-ball, in and out, and Satrom brings it back. And Satrom nearly put it in. And a jump ball. Ooh, tough fall there. And we're going to take a quick break here. 50-32, 6:13 to go in the girls All-Star game.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
On our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Locations in North Dakota, Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. 50-32, Presley Bennett, after slamming her head against the court, is able to be helped off the floor. Good to see her come up right away. She'll undoubtedly go into concussion protocol, and hopefully all good things. As AA gets it back, 6 minutes remaining here in the girls' contest, part 1. Again, part 2 tomorrow at Fargo South. Nice steal for Erbely, and she draws the foul on Safransky.
Back to the free throw line it goes now for the AB All-Stars. And, Yeah, Presley, going back to Presley Bennett, that was a whale of a hit that came down. She kind of got back up to her knees a little bit, had a calm, collective breath, able to get off on her own power. That was the main thing. Probably won't see her the rest of the night. Hope we see her tomorrow at James in action at Fargo South.
Tegan Eberle, first of the 1-1 is good. So, see how she does here in the second one. And that's good as well. So AB hanging around here, 50-34. In a low-scoring contest in this all-star clash. Safransky back for double A. Dropped off, right side of the paint. It's stolen away by Matea Mathern. Mathern with that excellent length really helps her out as Schwabe kabooms the three. Cindy Schwabe with her first points of the All-Star Series. And the lead is down to 13.
Future Lake Region Steak product coming up with a big one there.
As there's a foul. You got to wonder, again, I'm not privy to all of the college process for Schwabe, but got to wonder if Dad, who's, of course, a Mayville State standout, was saying, come on, really?
Well, sometimes you just got to let the kids do what they want, no matter if there's a potential future alum or not.
Absolutely. Shot there is good for Brenna Dick. She's had an excellent second half, 10 points total, 8 of which come in the second half. Lead back up to 15. Mathern. Satcham. Back in. Nice give and go there to Eberle. To 39. Down to 13. AB handing around, and we get a kick ball. We'll stay AA basketball.
You just kind of feel that if AB can get this to about 10 with 3.5 left to go, just with how frenetic this game has been, James, and they're in the double bonus from here on out, they can make it interesting, but they got to do two things well. Defense, 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 and then they need to score about on every possession offensively.
Well, there's the defensive side as Riley Satcham with the steal, trying to draw a foul. She lost it. Double A. Oh, great pass there from Peterson to Bretta Dick.
Those are two rivals connecting here, a Mustang and a Packer. They don't like each other too often.
Yeah, usually don't get along, but they do tonight. Platoon change again for the AB side. Boyce along with Johnson.
And
Mogan.
And Justin kind of going more to the, you're going to play 90 seconds, get a break, come back in, trying to keep those legs as fresh as possible here to extend this game maybe a little bit too with some substitutions.
Zerfus on the floor as well. So here's Mogan. Ahead, Madison Johnson from Carrington. Our newest school in your live event, Carrington Cardinals. There's a steal there for Brenna Dick, and there's a shot up off the box and in. 56-39, and that might have been the last gasp for AB. As the shot is up, nice chuck up there for Zerfus to go to the free throw line.
Brenna and Jocelyn have kind of been 1A and 1B. They've played enough on the floor together, but they've also kind of at times had a little bit of substitution. But those two in general, James, have done a lot for AA so far here tonight.
14 points for Brenna Dick. She's your leading scorer across both teams. It's Reagan Zerfus. Puts in the free throw. Had one free throw in the first half. There's one so far in the second half. And second one comes up short. Rebound there to Schiller. Schiller's first rebound of the game. And we get another injury. Oh, no. Reagan Zerfus went down hard, looks like, and we're going to take another break here on YourLiveEvent.com.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
Coming out of a Bank North timeout. Again, the injury timeout. Reagan Zerfus coming off on her own power. It's good to see. AB with the ball, 56-40. Down to Katie Boyce. Missed the shot. And the rebound goes to Schiller. Schiller going coast to coast with a bucket. Jocelyn Schiller is, along with Brenna Dick, really opened things up here for the AA All-Stars. Mathern the other way, missed the shot, got the board, tried to eke it out to a teammate, unable to do so. As that's sent out of bounds by AA. As back in here, Rhea Rude for AA.
Tomorrow, I think this game would be closer than what we saw today. If you're going to go back on the shot chart, AB had a lot of really good looks from 5 to 10 feet. They just didn't go. AA might say we had a lot of good three-pointer looks that didn't go, but sometimes it's just about the pace of play. You'll make an adjustment or two. You'll talk about the game situation in the walkthrough tomorrow at Fargo South. I think this one tomorrow, James, just my gut feeling is going to be a little bit better than what we saw tonight because AA really got out in front early. They had chances to really push the game away, but they were just unable to do so. Give credit to AB for sticking around. They got it close, but they could just never string consecutive runs together over a 3-4 minute window to really put pressure on in AA here in the second half.
Madison Johnson makes one of two, and at least everybody getting into the scores column. Katie Boyce, Tessa Olson, as a bucket goes in there for McQuillan. Rhea Rude as well for AA. Only those three ladies have not scored. Everybody else has scored tonight. Taya Mathern trying to bounce it towards Boyce. Knocked out of bounds.
But nearly standing room only crowd here. Some will obviously filter out and get ready for tomorrow's doubleheader at Fargo South. But as we've seen the last couple years, being at Bismarck, a nice intimate venue for this particular game.
Right up close and personal to the action. Inbound there, baseline left, and a steal there on the inbound for AA as they will salt away a victory here. 3 balls missed, rebound taken by Simpson. Simpson brings it back for AB. Up ahead, nice move. They're in the lane for Jessica Mogan. Her first bucket of the second half. She's up to 7 points here now. 60-43. Schiller, good up and under, but missed the shot. Rebound taken by Simpson. And Simpson takes a hard fall. He'll stay with AB. Schiller with the foul. That's going to be her second. Double bonus here for AB. Simpson's first. It's good. As back in here, Eden Fridley for AA. Safransky's back on the floor as well for the AA All-Stars in the purple. As second one for Simpson is good, 60-45. Down to the final couple minutes. Fridley, nice look and scores. Eden Fridley with the 5 points now. Her night tonight, 62-45. Sidearm, Mogan, Simpson 3. Missed everything. Rebound out of the air there by Safransky. Ashton Safransky, 6th board of the game. Fridley, Caitlin Clark 3. Kaboom! Eden Fridley. 5 straight points. 65-45. 100 seconds to go here in this one. Deep 3 now for Mogan, in and out. And the rebound chased down by Safransky. Safransky trying to hustle towards a double-double here. And a nifty shot for Fridley. Missed and nearly saved, but knocked out of bounds towards the guys getting ready to go here. As Fisher back on the floor, as well as Wood for AB. AA getting some subs as well. And we'll have our Petro Stopping Center post-game show coming up. Chase Miller will grab a player of the game here. And we'll have post-game comments for you as well. As at the line, J.C. Fisher, Bowman County Bulldog, just with a basket here in the second half. She'll get a couple of free throws. First is up and good. And a reminder that the boys contest follows, and then tomorrow night we finish off part 2 of 2 at Fargo South. As Fisher knocks in the second, 65-47. As AA will pick up a win here in the western half of this series in 2024. First between AB and AA. As rebound goes to Katie Boyce. Step back from Mogan, rattles home. Mogan now up to 9 points. Safransky tosses it up there. Missed the shot, rebound out of the air by AA and Ray Rude. Fisher, 3-ball, off the mark, rebound, Boyce, and every single AB player except for Tessa Olsen now has scored as Katie Boyce with a board and a bucket. 65-51, kick out. Now shots are going like crazy, a miss one there. Mogan picks up the board. As up ahead, Boyce now with a quick 4 points for the Ned Rose Cardinal. 65-53. AA is going to get the win. AB fighting hard to the finish. But AA picks up a 65-53 victory to take the girls contest. And again, a fine on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. AA 65, AB 53. Our Petro Stopping Center postgame show is next.
The best part about being a Reading Corps tutor is having that one-on-one relationship with kids.
A high five here, or a smile there. When I get that smile back, it fills my heart.
Being a Reading Corps tutor has been the most rewarding thing I've ever done, and I was an RN for 15 years.
Outside of my family, this has been the greatest experience of my life.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Welcome to your daily blast from the past. Rumors, stories, and information you may have heard of RDK Enterprises. This is Randy. You can put those to bed. I'm here, the team's here, and we're doing business. From RDK Enterprises, the only precision planting dealer in Hillsboro. Right now, cash discounts plus rebates on planter upgrade parts and extra labor discounts for in-shop service. Call us, 701-636-2119. From RDK Enterprises, the only precision planting dealer in Hillsboro.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Again, final score in the AA-AB girls contest, 65-53. AA gets the win. It's time for our Hillsboro EDC player interviews. Chase Miller is down with Jocelyn Schiller and Brenna Dick.
Thank you very much, James. Yeah, Brenna in the middle here, Jossie on the outside. Let's start with the closest. Brenna, what was this weekend like leading up to this particular game? How much fun getting to know the other players from across the state here, both not just in AA, but A and B a little bit respectively as well?
Yeah, it was fun to get to know girls from A and B and AA, of course. And then it was super fun to team bond, but we've all been looking forward to this game the whole weekend, and I think we were ready to play.
Yeah, let's talk about the full court pressure defense. How much fun was it having Jossie, Ashton, Briley, some of your EDC rivals together in the backcourt for a change in a game like this?
I think it was super fun to play with them. We all like to play fast, and I think that gets us momentum. So it was nice that all of us were able to do that.
Why should folks come out to Fargo South tomorrow night to watch part number 2 at the Bruin Den?
Wait, what was that?
Why should folks come out tomorrow night to watch part 2 of this series at the Bruin Den?
Watch us win.
There you go, trying to go 2-0. Jossie, for you a little bit same kind of thing. How much fun with the talent that's displayed on the floor? How much fun was it to have an opportunity to play with everybody across the board?
Yeah, it's so fun. We've played against these girls for 4 years, and I know I'm like, oh, I hate playing that girl, and now I'm so glad they're on our team. And it's just nice because you can just lean on each other and just watch everyone have fun out there together.
What's the one thing you enjoyed most about Friday to today so far in terms of just the Lions, event by itself, or some of the practices and some of the activities that you're able to do?
I think it was just getting to know the girls a little bit more. I mean, we obviously played them, so we kind of knew them, but to get to know them personally, I think that was fun. And I mean, we got to talking a lot, so yeah, that was good.
What's it going to take tomorrow to try to go 2-0?
I think our defense is what kind of got us through that game. We kind of had some hiccups on offense, but I think we'll be good. Just go out there and we all just do what we do, and we'll be good.
All right, final thing, Brenna, for you specifically, the floater, the three-pointer, what are you going to try to put on display tomorrow at Fargo South, or all of the above?
Hopefully a few more threes for all of us, but whatever's open.
And for you, Jossie, kind of same question. What are you hoping to put on display one more time representing Red River?
Yeah, I mean, some threes would be nice. I think everyone likes those, but I just really want us to get after it, I think, because I just think that's so fun to watch.
Again, Jossie Schiller and Brenna Dick, congratulations and best of luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Let's toss it back to you, James.
And thanks, Chase. And again, that's our Hillsboro EDC player interviews. They've got great jobs in Hillsboro, schools, businesses, and recreation. Raise your family in a nice neighborhood. Lots available to build your dream house with a great location on I-29. There's more at 104. Got more of the postgame show next.
Meet Blake, the messiest 4-year-old on the planet. He's no ordinary durability tester. Meet SmartStrand, no ordinary carpet. With all pet protection, it's the softest, most durable, easiest to clean carpet on the planet. When Blake's barn got a comfy makeover, SmartStrand came clean, even went up against a 2-ton rhino. Made to withstand all walks of life. Ask for SmartStrand, rhino tested, rhino approved.
Available at Carpet World, carpetworldfargo.com.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
On our Petro Stopping Center postgame show, the Petro Stopping Center, head on over there for a feast fit for a king. Love that chicken from Popeyes, juicy cheesesteaks, or melt-in-your-mouth Cinnabons. If you're feeling extra peckish, dive into some Papa John's Pizza or hit up the glorious Dolly Down Restaurant. Petro Stopping Center postgame show. Final score, 65-53, AA girls get the win over the AB girls. Quick stat lines here for you. As in the first half, looked like AA was going to run away with it early. They had a 17-4 lead, but AB clawed their way back to make it a 6-point contest at the end of the first half, 23-17. But Jocelyn Schiller, Brenna Dick, our two players featured in our player interviews, really vaulted the offense for AA, and as they were able to cruise, relatively speaking, the rest of the way to the victory. AB late in the game, they got down about a dozen, but they couldn't get it really much further than that. Leading scorers here again were for AA were Jocelyn Schiller with 12 points. Brenna Dick finished with 14 points. So 14 and 12 there. Other scorers, 8 points for Eden Fridley, 4 for Briley Peterson, 2 for Jaden Weist, 6 for Ashton Safransky, 3 for Presley Bennett, 7 for Jersey Bird. We had 6 for Riley McQuillan, 2 for Tegan Mallow, and 2 as well for Emma Bogner. And AB girls, they were led in scoring there, I believe, by Tegan Erbely. She finished the game with 9 points. We had 7 for Riley Satcham, 4 for J.C. Fisher, 4 for Katie Boyce, 2 for Matea Mathern, 5 for Kylie Simpson, 2 for Reagan Zerfus, 9 as well for Jessica Mogan, 7 for Deidre Wood, 1 for Madison Johnson, and 3 for Sydney Schwabe. So the AB falls to the AA 65-53 here. Getting our Petro Stopping Center post-game show. Take another quick break. We'll have our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game here next.
Welcome to the Empire. We have open gym times and 2 full courts with 6 basketball hoops. Court rentals are available. You can even host your own tournaments. Memberships are available. The Emperor's Club. Hone your skills and improve your game. Basketball and volleyball training classes are available now. The Empire, Fargo's newest sports complex.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
Coming back here now, it's time for RDK Enterprises Feature Precision Player of the Game. RDK Enterprises, your precision planting dealer in Hillsborough. Get 5% cash discounts plus rebates on all planter upgrade parts and get extra discounts on labor for in-shop service. Plus, the meter room is open. Bring your meters to RDK Enterprises in Hillsborough. RDK Enterprises in Hillsborough, give them a call, 701-636-2119. Player of the game, I'm going to give it to Jossie Schiller. She really opened up that offense in the second half when it was getting pretty tight. AB was fighting to stay in it. And Schiller pretty much was the beginning of closing down the door there for AA. So she's our Precision Player of the Game, presented by RDK Enterprises. Well, that'll wrap things up here. Again, the final score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, AA 65, AB 53. We're getting set for the boys contest here. That comes your way next on YourLiveEvent.com.